Boys.
One of them weird shows. Yeah, this bollocks really. But yeah, it's in a graveyard with my mate. I've done about 6 pills, he's done about 3. Like going 2 minutes into a different world.
What's that smell? What smell? You know. Jamie, you don't know what you're doing to yourself.
Oh, well, you do. You had a bottle in his hand while I was growing up.
Jamie, that's enough. No.
It's never enough. You're always interfering. Don't. Mum did.
Don't you dare!
Jay, you okay? You sure?
Jay, have another one of these, mate. I'll bring you back down to earth. Jay.
You alright?
I'm worried about it.
Are you sure? Jamie.
Oh man, what? Sorry, boys. We did that there, man.
Oh, that was well, mate, I've had one of them before, man. I've had one of these fuck up, mate. Yeah. It's funny though. It's alright. You always come out of it. You know what I mean? Well, rest of the boys at the door. Let's go and fucking party.
We're looking for Jake Malone. We have a search warrant. Hey, come here! Get the fuck out!
First time. In a cell. What? Nothing. Just thinking kids nowadays.
So why are you here then?
I hurt someone I care for. So Jamie, tell me about you.
How much to tell? Just make mistakes like everyone else.
Do you know about art?
Eh?
Because art can be a really good way of self-expression. It reflects the truth. True story about an artist. There was this artist trying to do a drawing of an engine. He struggled for days and days, but he couldn't get it right. Hour after hour, sheet after sheet of paper. He always came to the same point, and it kept going wrong. And then one day, he came to the same point, made the same mistake, but he carried on. And you know that that was the best piece of art he ever did. So Jamie, why don't you tell me about you?
There ain't a lot to tell.
Oh, yes, there is.
But Julia managed to retrieve the bearer bonds by planting them inside the car.
The car that Tony had parked down by the drugstore. Now that's really creative. Did you make that by yourself?
Well, me and my dad used to do it when I was younger. Used to be the highlight of our weekends.
Why didn't you ever produce a novel, you and your dad? It would have easily worked. I mean, they're great stories. It just didn't happen. Do you still live with him?
Please, I don't want to talk about him.
Why?
I just don't. Things between us aren't great, all right?
Where's your mother?
She died in a car crash when I was 16. Since then, things have never been the same.
When did you last see your father?
What's it matter to you?
How long?
2 years.
What happened?
Look, I already said I don't want to talk about him.
I'm sorry, Jamie, but from what you've told me about yourself, it sounds to me as though your father's the only thing you have left.
What do you know anyway? Suddenly you know everything about my life.
Nobody knows about your life except you. But it sounds to me as though there's a problem. And a problem isn't something you can just throw away. Because sooner or later, Jamie, they always bounce back. You've held things in for a long time now. Do you think it's time to let go?
When I was young, he sent me to a school I didn't want to go to. He was always pushing to do things his way. Never cared about what I wanted. And he was always working all the time. We never got to see each other, let alone make up stories. And when his shifts changed, he was just drunk all the time. He was always right. And always blamed me for being wrong about what I should do with my life.
So you left?
Yeah.
Why don't you go home? Jamie, I want you to do me a favour. I want you to close your eyes. Now, imagine that you're 16 and you've just found out that your mother's died, but this time your father's there. And you realise that no matter what, he'll always be there for you. and that he's your last piece of family, your last piece of love.
At that time, he was there, but
But you didn't want to listen to him. Can you honestly tell me that you don't miss him?
I was running through the forest. I knew something was behind me. I didn't know what, and then I fell over. And I turned around to see this mirror, my reflection staring straight back at me. And then when I woke up, I knew that all I had to fear was myself.
That's a horrible feeling, that fear, isn't it?
Must be early morning by now.
So are you going to see your father when you get out? Don't you want to forgive your father in some way or another?
You know, I feel like I've known you for years.
You've reminded me of something tonight.
What's that?
Something that's been missing from me for a long time. Jamie, I want you to do me a favour. I want you to promise me that when you leave here, you'll follow your heart. Not anybody else. Don't make the mistakes that I've made. This is your wall. Your challenge. Now, how'd you get past it? Only you can know.
Jamie, hello? Come with me, please.
Come on, shh. Come out of it. Come out of it. Come on, please. That's it. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. You've got me. You've got me. Come on, breathe. Come on, that's it. That's it. Breathe. Breathe. That's it. That's it, Jamie. That's it. Jamie?
Don't ever do that to me again.
What happened?
Fuck fucking OD'd.
I've got to get out of here. I've got to get fresh air.